I'm NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a universal oracle read for you guys.
All
We're
right.
going to pull a bunch of different oracle decks out.
Yeah.
Okay?
We're going to use the Star Seeds Oracle, which is right here. The Everyday Witch Oracle.
Everyday Witch
The
Oracle.
Crystal Angels Oracle. And the Fairy Godmother Oracle.
And I'm going to pull from Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. Because
All right.
I like it.
We're going to let them fall out in real time.
Let's see what's up, y'all.
Remember, time is fluid. Whenever you see it, it's when you're supposed to see it. No matter what sign we might happen to mention, if it suits your situation, then it's for you. If it's not, it's not. I do have a message that I've been getting for the last hour or so that I want to say first. If you're at a crossroads and you don't know what to do, it's time to cut the cord. You are not your brother's keeper. It's time your brother or sister stood up on their own 2 feet and made their own choices. You cannot support them in whatever manner forever. It's time to cut the cord. If that's a situation you're in at the moment, if you're at a crossroads, hopefully that helps you. All right, stillness. It says, reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion.
To yourself.
To yourself, exactly.
Yeah.
To your self. And this is the Star Seed. Spiritual messages. All right.
So, in the same vein, in keeping with you are not your brother's keeper, stillness, that's compassion for yourself, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
It definitely is. All right, let's see what else we've got here.
If more people would be compassionate to themselves.
We've
that
lost
would be
that.
huge.
We seem to have lost that. We being compassionate to everyone else but ourselves at the moment.
Oh, that gnome. Oh, that gnome.
Ah.
All right, so this embodies your trickster energy. This is something that, let's see how this plays out, because he's real fun, but he's definitely like that coyote trickster energy. And let's see. This will usually give you like, the Everyday Witch will give you like an action or something to take. Something to really think about, something to really dive into.
And this could go along with what I was just saying, the message I'd gotten today. If someone's trying to trick you into helping them,
Yeah.
think about it.
It's a shapeshifter energy.
Think about it before you do it.
Because it's not what you think it is. It's a shapeshifter. And for whatever reason, the past few nights here, we've had some shapeshifter energies making themselves known. For sure. 1 minute something's one thing, and the next minute it's something else. I can definitely guarantee you that this is running all through the ether right now. So anybody who's connecting to this reading, that is for you. There's mega shapeshifter energy. Now remember, that means something on the ether, but then when it comes down, like microcosm, when it comes down into your house, it's something different. So if she's saying you're not your brother's keeper, you need to think about that. You need to hit that stillness, and you need to think about compassion for yourself, because you have something that is about to flip on you. That's what this is. It's a trickster energy. If you think you know what it is you're dealing with, or you think, oh, this isn't such a big deal, I've done it before, or whatever, something is about to be...
It's different this time.
It is different this time. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Meditation for clarity. That goes right along with stillness. There's something, the wool is being pulled over your eyes, okay?
Yeah.
With this stillness card, you need to think about yourself first for a minute, and you need to do some meditation for clarity.
And you need to think about the other people around you. Are you doing them wrong by always catering to this other person?
Yes, because we really don't ever talk about that. But do you know how that stunts a person's growth? to constantly do that for them. You can't do that.
And how are you making other people feel? Identity. You need to identify the issue, the true issue behind the scenes. You need to take a look at what is actually going on. You're not seeing the true identity of this person.
Yeah, it's not what you think it is. And that may be the reason why this time I have a feeling that you know that it's not the same. This isn't the same thing. It's not just bailing somebody out. It's not just bailing somebody out of jail. It's not just something. There's something bigger going on behind the scenes here. You don't have any idea what it is because it hasn't made itself known yet. It looks like this cute little gnome right here, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like this harmless little garden gnome, but it's about to shapeshift into a gigantic wolf. When you find out the identity of the wolf in sheep's clothing, right? So, and this pertains to not just people in your family. This pertains to, you know, people that you love, people that you're close to, people in your family, friends.
People that you work with.
People that you work with, whatever. There is a whole different demeanor to this person that they're not showing you. And right now, it's kind of like the calm before the storm, right? That's why you've got stillness, right? And you've got meditation for clarity. You need to take this time to let things reveal themselves.
And you need to identify what's actually going on.
Yeah, because this person has a total agenda, or these people, this group, whatever it is. You're being sucked into something that you don't know anything about. You think you do, but you do not have a clear picture of what it is that's actually going on. You don't know. And you need to find out. That's all we're saying is that you just need to find out.
Before you give your time, energy, money, whatever it is that they're asking of you, you need to know the situation.
I wasn't going to do it, but you know what I'm going to do? The Witch's Wisdom. There's the Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards. Because these will usually be pretty much spot on when I use them. Because I figured this many...
this is someone who's taken advantage in the past.
Yeah, it is.
Many times, not just once. Many times.
Whoa. I'm not going to take that one, but I'm going to do this. Look at this. This on the bottom. Cloak, concealment. There's something going on this time, and this person has almost made like some kind of weird covenant, okay? Just hear me out, y'all. Whoever this trickster person, thing, establishment, whatever this whole energy is of like this trickster that's about to reveal itself. Right now, they are concealed, but they're concealed because they are specifically trying to conceal themselves.
Yes.
Which means in the past, if you dealt with this person and it was a benign thing that happened afterwards, like you gave in and you did what they asked you to do, well, it turned out that it wasn't so bad, right? You may have lost a weekend of your life. You may have lost a few bucks. You made plans to go to the concert and then they took somebody else. I'm just talking about it before, when you specifically dealt with whoever this trickster is in your life that's coming out in this read right now, and you'll know who it is. Just meditate, get still, you'll know who it is. Then before all of the situations that have come before this situation that we're reading, all of the consequences to following this person and getting pulled into their drama and getting taken advantage of by this person have all led to very small consequences that you have shrugged off in the past. Now this person has you right where they want you because they know that if they ask you for something, they're like, it doesn't matter. All I have to do is be this. I'm just going to pretend like this. I'm going to pretend like it's going to be exactly how it was last time and the time before, whatever. Guess what? This time they are concealing a big thing from you on purpose. They don't want you to see what's actually going on.
They're cloaking it.
Because this time the consequences to getting sucked into this from this trickster person is going to be a lot greater.
I don't know if that's Dolomite or Dolomite.
Well, it wouldn't be Dolomite because it's D-O. Dolomite. I'm just being like, y'all, she has like the worst vision. And I'm always
Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset.
Yeah. You just have to remember in your own favor. You have to remember there's nothing wrong with you keeping yourself out of other people's stuff.
No.
Like she said at the very beginning, you're not your brother's keeper.
No, and who are you letting go to the wayside while you take care of this person?
Oh, yeah.
In some
true.
cases here, I feel like you're letting your family down.
Aw, you're getting sucked into this other person's stuff, but the true people that love you around you, your family, the people that you really need to be there for, are falling by the wayside because you're getting too pulled into this person's drama and all of their crap and whatever else they're doing.
So this is all for the person who needs to cut that cord, as the saying goes. You need to not be sucked into something that you're not fully aware of, that you don't know all the facts of, and not only that, you don't need to let other things go in order to help this person.
Yeah.
Other things meaning your family, your friends, your other friends, things that you need to take care of that you put aside because you need to help, because you've always been there to help this other person. That's, putting your family on the sidelines so that you can help a friend or even another family member. After a while, that becomes tiresome. You can't expect your family to always sit back and let that happen.
Yeah. And this one I just pulled the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. And it's easy to do this one because it just has that one word on the bottom. Look, shadow self. There's a whole shadow aspect here. And this speaks to you too. So this is a nice reading for you to take note of, because whatever this is in concealment, there's some kind of weird shadow play between you and this person. And you're not seeing it. There's some kind of weird psychological need that you guys are feeding for each other. This drama, BS, weird consequences, especially if this is family, because the other ones that I got were ancestors, thought, sanctuary. So this may have a little bit, like you said, this may have a little bit to do with people in your family who just think they can
this
use
came
and use
twice,
and use you.
so I'm going to take it.
So,
authority.
It's a person who has authority
That's
over
right.
you. You guys are playing some weird, and this has been since childhood. It's funny that you pulled out the Fairy Godmother Tarot. This is something that you guys have been doing for years with each other. This person is in charge of you, and they know it. This time, the consequences for letting this person do this, the universe is trying to send you a message and say, you know what? You need to stay strong in your faith. You need to sit where you know you're okay. And that means to sit with your family. You need to be with your family and people who aren't going to try to hurt you.
Your family has become a shadow in your life.
That's scary.
And that is not good. That is not good.
The shadow self, that most of these Victorian vintage wisdom cards are mostly, they're super positive. This one is coming out this time is like, you better pay attention, because between you and this person, y'all have got some deep, dark, weird energies at play. It's like y'all are, it's not even like y'all are trying to one-up each other. It's like y'all are trying to...
You're not being authentic with each other.
No, you're not. Y'all are playing a game with each other, and it's about to get carried away. With this concealment here, I'm feeling it's going to get carried away. And you know what? I hope it's not too late, because a lot of times, look, this person has put that cloak on and walking away after the deed is done.
They're leaving you to hold the bag.
They might exactly be leaving you to just hold on to whatever they've already done. They may have already signed your name on the dotted line for the blank check that turns out hot, or whatever the situation is. I'm just saying, whatever it is, you need to seriously rethink your what is it? Familial tie, loyalty. to this person. You
Yes.
need to seriously rethink your loyalty to this person. They are if you let this go on, the authority that they have over you is just going to be, it's going to become stronger and stronger. Not that it's not already strong enough, but you're going to find out something that this person did that you think is really benign, like it has been in the past. And all of a sudden it's going to bring out you're going to go, I cannot believe you did that. That's not even right.
Look at this, turquoise. But listen to what it says, spiritual path again. Like this one is say strong in your faith. This one says your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes.
Yeah.
It's time for life changes.
That's why we're doing this read, because, man,
yes,
we hardly ever just pull all oracles
no,
and read
we
them
don't.
like this. But this is something that's been in the shadow plays for a while.
Yes.
You guys have been skulking around this issue, and it's going to, something, is going to come up and it's going to bite y'all. Seriously, you need to think about this.
Yeah, you need to follow your heart. You know already in the back of your mind, in your heart, deep down, you know that this is not right, that this situation is not right. If this is a sibling or whoever this is, you have let them take advantage of you. You have strayed from your own path in order to accommodate this person, whether it's a sibling or whoever it is. And you've let so many people just go into the shadows and not taking care of them. You've not taken care of your home.
And the things that you have built your identity around, this person has shattered those things. That's why she's saying your family is like this shadow right here that you're looking at. There's nothing there. They've taken your identity from you. The things that you have built in faith, with strength and faith in your own life, in your ability, in your love, in your family, and the things that you've done. Now this person is taking authority over your identity. They're telling you who and what you are and what you need to do. No, no, no. No, no, no. This little trickster needs to be called out for the person that he, she, whoever it is. You need to tell this person no. You do. There's nothing wrong with saying no. And the only thing that's going to hurt, it's going to hurt this person. It's not going to hurt you. And the only reason it's going to hurt that person is because they're not going to have, like, I don't know, what are y'all, partners in crime? I hope not. Whatever this thing is that y'all do. Does this person have some kind of secret over you?
Diamond. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. You've lost your way.
Yeah, completely.
You have lost your way.
Completely taken over everything.
To this person. Yeah. And it's time you came back to yourself.
Yeah.
Came back to your family, came back to yourself, came back to your own beliefs. Stop living in the shadow of this other person that demands so much from you.
I hope it's not too late. I hope you haven't, that your family, now you come back around to your family and you try to start building that stuff again. Look, there's going to be, this is the feline, there's going to be a mega you've been putting this off, haven't you? The fact that you haven't told this person to basically get out of your life, I have other things to do, I'll call you when I'm free. That's what this is.
You're ashamed.
Yeah, and I don't know why. There's something right here that says that y'all have got, this person has a secret over you, or you've done something. I don't.
Oh, goodness.
It's like emotional blackmail or something coming in. This feline is like, this is what you have to do in order to pay this person off. I mean, he's actually called the feline, as in. This is the last one in the whole entire day.
They have some type of knowledge of you that you don't want known. You're ashamed. You're ashamed, and you've let this person take advantage of you, use you, take you away from your family when you needed to be with them.
Maybe that's already happened. Maybe you have already called it quits with your family, or you've moved out away from your family, meaning husband, wife, children, whatever. Your family is that you made yourself. So not just talking about parents, you being the parent, having kids, you being the head of your household, stuff like that. There is, wow, this is actually pretty deep, because now you're
feeling the victim, but you're not any more of a victim than you let yourself be.
Because you let yourself get pulled into this.
That's right.
Because at first it was like, oh, it's no big deal. Now the price that you're going to have to pay to keep this, it's like the facade is too much. It's coming down anyway, okay? That's what this is.
If you haven't
the
already...
deed has already been done. Trying to conceal yourself when you're walking away. Now, if you're looking at this from a witch's point of view, you definitely need this. Some people need this. In this situation, the only thing you're hiding from is yourself. Then the fee that you're paying, which is exactly what this means right here. This is telling you that the fee that you're paying to try to keep up the appearance with this person is completely wrecking your identity, your faith, your path, your spiritual life, your soul. Everything around you is so bizarre. You don't know yourself when you look in the mirror. You don't know what's going on. And then this person is coming in and telling you, guess what? This person is coming in and telling you, just stay strong. You're good. This person is simply tricking and presenting as someone who's got your best interest at heart. And they don't. Not at all.
Blue star. This is so appropriate. It says, follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. You need to come out from under the thumb of this person.
Yes, you have paid enough. The price.
You have paid enough.
You've paid the price in guilt, sweat,
whatever shame you need to face.
You need to. It
doesn't matter now.
You need to stop concealing it from your own self, and you need to come out from under the grip of all this.
I don't feel it's as bad as you think it is. As bad as you've been led to believe by this other person that it is.
Yeah.
But you've been under the thumb of this other person for so long, they have just shamed you into not knowing anymore.
Who you are. You don't know who you are anymore. You have no idea. You've lost all sense of identity because this person has completely
You need to learn yourself, and if it's not too late to save your family, hopefully it's not.
Wow. You have a lot at stake here. Whoever this is for, you have a whole lot at stake.
You are no longer the victim. You are no longer the victim. You're allowing this, if you ever were the victim.
I have a feeling maybe that this person has more money, education than you do. Something that makes them seem like they are a step above you in society, like on the next rung on the ladder or something in society.
They just made you feel so guilty. Shame and guilt.
This is like you're the redheaded stepchild here. There's something about you that's like, they're just a little bit uppity, aren't they? This trickster person is just a little bit more uppity, and but then you getting caught up in all this made you feel like, oh, I'm one of these people too then. Nobody can touch me. I'm untouchable. Did you feel like you were a little bit untouchable because you were friends with this person, because this person liked you, you guys went to the same places, you kind of mingled with the same people? If that fits, there's a few different, readings
and
you
abandoned everything else that was important in your life.
And you let everything go by the wayside. To have a good time for a minute because you were swept up in this person, and maybe they had a little bit more glamour to them with this diamond and dolomite and turquoise and everything. It's so glamorous. And all of these...
Was it worth it to lose your family?
And all of these little stars and stuff and everything. So if this is somebody who got caught up in an affair and left your family because this person was like, I don't know, beautiful, exciting, whatever, now it's all coming out. All of that stuff that they've been concealing, guess what? This is what it is on the underneath side. It's that trickster, that cute little, oh, this is so fun, and this is so, oh, now this is what's coming out. This feline is like, look, do you really want to sleep with that? Do you really want to be there?
It's time to man up. Or if you're a woman, woman up, whatever the term would be.
Put on your big girl britches,
Yes.
or your big boy britches.
Yes.
Because now, if you don't do this, this feline has a couple of different meanings. I mean, he's a double entendre in this reading because he's facing. This is the last card in the Brian Farrell's Fairy Oracle. This is the last card, number 65.
Yes.
The feline is like, guess what? I'm coming to take it either way. Yeah, a part of you
on the bottom
has
of the deck.
Gone.
Awakening.
A part of you has, I mean, you've paid almost like with your soul with this person. You gave up your faith.
Yes.
You gave up everything. You gave up everything.
One of the situations definitely is an affair that you left your family.
Yeah.
Definitely. They became shadows to you. You're regretting it now. And you're waking up to the fact, to all the truths.
Yeah.
You're waking up to learn that you were the bad guy.
Wow.
Your family.
Yeah, you're not the victim here.
No, you are not the victim. Your family's the victim.
Aw.
That's
and
too
maybe
bad.
it was simply because your home life was unfulfilling. Well, it's not up to anyone else. Didn't we just do a read like that? It's not up to anyone else to make your life the way you want it to be. If your family seems like, I don't know, they're either not getting along or it's just boring or I don't even like my wife or I don't like my husband, my kids are real crappy, everybody's got an attitude, you know, how about you? How about you look at yourself first and you go, what can I do to make this better? You know, why don't you take the initiative instead of running away from your responsibilities and things? Why do that? You've invested a whole bunch of time and energy with somebody to have a family.
Years if you've got a family.
Why? Exactly. Why do you just want to run away from it? Because it didn't meet your expectations? Well then,
but
do you
the
think you were
affair
meeting
hasn't
there?
met your expectations either.
Exactly. And
it was
now it's
fun
all
for a
coming
time,
out.
and you're waking up to the fact that it's not any better or more or less
than what you had before.
Than what you had.
You thought it was just all the other person's fault. All of this is the other person's fault. They're just boring. They're so dumb. I can't get along with them. They're just always nagging me and this and that. You know, depending.
You know the truth.
Male, female, whatever. You're not the only one in this situation. You do have a little bit of blame, you know. You do have to blame yourself a little bit. You do have to take some personal responsibility for the way your life is. If you do not like your family life, then you have to do something to change it. And if that means getting a divorce, that's one thing. But going off and having an affair, sleeping with other people is not going to fix something deep, deep down inside your soul.
No, you didn't handle it right because your family feels abandoned.
Very much so.
So, hopefully you can make this right.
I hope so. It says, so again, you know, like we say, there's always a double entendre in every card. Look at this. Stay strong in your faith. Positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. So, you know, if you go and you're truthful, which is what that is, truthfulness, and you say, I'm going to take
rejuvenation.
I'm going to take some of the blame for this. I was a fool. I did stupid things because, you know, I wasn't paying attention. I was just worried about myself and no one else. I was just being, what? Being very selfish and not thinking about the other people in my life. Now, I'm all for selfishness, but not when it's like, if you're just going to give up your family for something, that's ridiculous. For a whim, exactly. And then if you honestly think that somebody who just presents as just this perfect there's no way that anybody, do people still fall for that nowadays, y'all? Come on. There is no, you know, if somebody presents as too good to be true, that 999,000% they're too good to be true, right? Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that.
But look at what you felt. You felt guilt and shame. Have you really enjoyed this at all?
Yeah, because there was something about this person that was just a little bit more glamorous. They just seemed like a little bit one step above you to where it was like, oh, I'm getting pulled into a world that, you know, wow, I'm kind of popular here. Everybody likes me here, whatever. Well, you know, no. All of this is changing. It's all coming out. It's all coming to the surface. This person is going to go from from this lovely little princess over here to this right here. And she's, believe me, whoever this is on the receiving end of this, when you wake up and you try to rejuvenate this relationship with your family, you think you're not going to have some backlash from this person? They're going to be like, you can't do that to me. I'm not going to be brushed. I just took on the weirdest dumb voice for whatever reason. This person is not going to be brushed aside. They're going to come back and go, excuse me? I don't think so. You're not... This person is a little bit better than you are, right? And they made you not feel that, but they will whenever this comes out and you kind of try to brush them aside and go back to your family. They're going to come back and go, you think you're better than me? Oh, hell no.
Try and talk your family into going on a vacation.
Yeah.
And see if y'all can just spend some time together. Just spend some time together and see if you can just start to get back on where you were.
Where you were before.
Bring them out of the shadows. Let them see that you're sorry for what you did. Let them see your guilt and shame. They already know it. So admit it to them. Admit to them that you did the wrong thing. You're ashamed of it. You take all the guilt from it. Your family didn't do anything but be a family. They were only what you turned them into. That's all. So we hope that you can salvage this if it's what you want. If not, then you may need to make that clear.
Yeah. One way or the other.
Because you haven't been clear.
Not at all.
To either party. You haven't been clear. You've been hanging on to both sides. So, we hope whoever sees this, remember these readings are timeless. They could fit anyone. If it's your situation, it's you. If it's not your situation, and it doesn't have to be an affair. It could be something else. If this resonates with you, you'll know it.
If you have someone in your life that's presenting as this, like, a friend who needs something from you constantly all the time or whatever, it's just that this time around, whatever this thing is, this is a trickster energy. What seems benign now is going to cost you with this feline in the end. So if it's not about an affair and family and all of that stuff, remember, there is a deeper shadow at play here. And it's being concealed by this trickster energy. It's coming across as something very benign. And like I said, you may lose a weekend. You may lose $100. It may just be like you have to drive 2 hours and you lose some sleep because you got to take care of this person. Whatever this trickster person energy thing is in your life. So if that fits for you, just remember, that is going to come demanding their fee. Okay? That's what the feline is. There's going to be a fee involved in this. So we're just saying, take control of the situation. Try to back out. Be as gracious as you possibly can. Because remember, there's something underneath this time around with this person. There is something different and you know it. It's playing on you. There's something and it's in the back of your brain and it's telling you, wake up. Awakening. Wake up and pay attention. They're concealing something big this time and you're going to get pulled into something that you really don't want to get pulled into.
Yeah. What you're seeing in the mirror isn't exactly the truth.
Exactly. So there's several different things, you know, anybody who's dealing with any kind of trickster energy, that's what this is. And this is going to change and you're going to, these are universal energies, okay? This is going to reveal itself very soon. And what we're doing is we're telling you, you can go make up with your family. You can get away from this person. You can go make your life better. This person is not what you think, what you feel, what you've been led to believe. So when you see this, this is your universal prompt to make the decision of whether or not you want to carry on. Because when this trickster energy turns
to yourself,
it's going to turn into something that's going to cost you a lot more than it has in the past. So,
and if you've been putting your family in the shadows for this other person, whoever this other person may be, whether it's a family member, an affair, whatever the situation is, maybe you can rejuvenate the relationship.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because, you know, you shouldn't be treating your family that way.
And sometimes people do understand. The other half in our relationships can be understanding if we tell them, I don't know, I truly got carried away with something that I just thought was like glamorous or bigger than me or whatever. But see what she's talking about in this rejuvenation. Like, woo, sexy boy with drinks.
See if you can talk him into taking a vacation with you.
Come away with me to the Caribbean.
Get him away.
Yeah.
Let him see that you care about them. All right.
Yeah, just make a I care about you plea.
Yeah, really.
Please don't feed me to the dogs. I care about you.
All right, we hope this resonates. Well, we know it'll resonate with someone. Hopefully you see it. Remember that whenever you see it, it's the time you're meant to see it. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not your reading. So until our next read, may your moons always be full. Bye-bye.
Bye.